Got to restock on the iced tea. That's a good thing about having your home on wheels. You can just stop and get a refill.
Good thing.
It is. All right.
I'm gonna put that thing back.
Okay, and then we'll get back on the road.
Get back on the road.
Okay guys, we just finished up a long day of driving. We made it to our overnight destination. We're gonna go ahead and get some rest here, but we'll see you guys first thing in the morning. Hey guys, good morning. A little frosty out. It's about 35 degrees here in north central Florida. We're just outside of Tallahassee. So last couple of days have been travel days for us. You know, we were staying out in Pensacola area, and we've been traveling out to east of Jacksonville. But you know, so this is our second day of travel. And you know, normally I'd always like to kind of plan our trips out, make sure that we've got a place to stay, look over the routes, make sure I know exactly where I'm gonna stop and get gas and everything like that. But my whole life I've always been kind of a planner, somebody that just makes sure everything's ready to go, and didn't really like kind of flying by the seat of my pants. But since I've been retired, you know, I was thinking, you know, maybe I need to get myself out of that comfort zone and try to be a little bit more spontaneous. You know, so Lisa and I thought, well, you know what, let's just see where we can find to stay during our travels. So, you know, we thought, well, okay, well, we got our reservation where we're going to be staying at. It wasn't going to go without a reservation, but as far as our travel days, we just didn't really have any place set for a night stopover. But I thought, you know what, we're members of Harvest Host and Boondockers Welcome, so we're going to check those places out. And you know, as we were getting ready to leave, got on the website and we're looking at some of the locations they had, and unfortunately all of the Harvest Host locations that were out there were all pretty much booked up. Either that or they just weren't, you know, in close proximity on the route we were going to be traveling on, so they weren't really all that favorable for us. You know, we thought, well, you know, you always got Cracker Barrel, you got Walmart, you got, you know, all these other places, but I've never been a fan of those type of locations. Just first off, the noise is generally a lot louder. The lighting from the parking can be distracting if you're trying to sleep. And then they always, you know, they worry about security and so forth. And I'm sure a lot of people out there will say, it's nothing to be worried about. But we elected not to try any of those spots. But what I did decide to do, and this kind of turned out to be a very beneficial outcome, is, you know, because we are Airstream Club members, I checked out the courtesy parking registry that they have on their website, and just happened to find a spot along our route just a few miles off of the interstate, and that's where we're at right now. It was very simple. Just called up the phone number and just asked them if they had availability for us to come and stay the night. Just gonna be for one night. They said absolutely. Gave us a nice parking spot right here next to their Airstream. We've got 30 amp hookups, you know, no water. I carry some fresh water in our fresh water tank, but couldn't beat it for an overnight stay. Didn't cost us a dime, you know, making new friends out on the road. I guess the moral of the story is, don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to try something new. And if you haven't tried Airstream courtesy parking, you got to check into it. It's a great resource. You know, if Harvest Host or Boondockers Welcome or some of these other venues don't work for you, you've always got Airstream courtesy parking if you're a member of the Airstream Club. And if you're not, it's an awful good reason you ought to join the Airstream Club International. And you never know, you may make a new friend along the way. So guys, we're gonna get back on the road. We've got another day's drive, but if we don't hear from you, we'll see you down the road.